Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Gotham Knights promotional picture. I gotta say, man, when I saw this picture, I was just like shocked. I'm just kind of like, that's it. They're not even wearing costumes. I can't even recognize any character in this picture except for the dude in the middle, who I'm gonna assume is the adoptive son of Bruce Wayne. And I'm just kind of like, like the Turner Hayes dude. I'm just kind of like, that's who I'm assuming it is. Now, when it comes to the Rose, I don't know what they look like in the comic book, so I didn't know what they looked like. But then when I saw what they looked like, I'll get into that a little bit later. But when it came to that of Stephanie and Carrie, I'm just like, well, which is which? I couldn't tell. Like, this just irks me and pisses me off so much. This is like some booty mess, man. Like, what? No, like they gave a Batwoman for this. And it pisses me off so much. I just want to like flip a table and everything. Mufasa did not die for this. Cause like this is yet again the sixth Batman-esque show we're gonna get without freaking Batman. And that pisses me off right there. The only live action TV show Batman we've ever had was like the Adam West Batman show, and the ones that came out way before that, the serial ones that I've never seen but only saw like clips of. That's too long ago, man. We need a Batman freaking show. Like, they could, like, I know, I get it, you know, he's tied up in the movies, they're not allowed to use him. But guess how you get around that? You make Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis. They don't have no copyright licensing on that prevents them from like using him. So they could easily made a Batman of the future, still brought in old Bruce Wayne like they did on Titans, and bam, we got ourselves a Batman show. But no, they couldn't do that. So instead, they gave us this. Now, I gotta say, why in the world did they name this after Gotham Knights, the video game? I Googled this mess, and when I hit Wikipedia, you know what came up? The stinking video game. Because I hit the wrong link. And I'm just like, ah. And then, so, like, when you look for pictures, of course, the video game comes up. And it's so irritating because it's like, why would they do that for? Because you gotta stop and think. The video game is probably gonna be a whole lot better than the TV show. I mean, at least they got costumes. And if the TV show flops the way, or bombs, the way you want to call it, the way Naomi did, that's gonna affect the video game. And you know it is, because I remember a long time ago, they came out with Wolverine and the X-Men, which is not my favorite X-Men cartoon. The other two were. That one was just okay. But it was supposed to like, but it came out around the same time Wolverine Origins came out. And when Wolverine Origins bombed, they decided, you know what, let's just pull Wolverine and the X-Men and pretend like it never happened. Even though they were supposed to get like a second season and it just never happened. So if the TV show flops, then you know they're gonna affect the video game and stuff. And you know people are gonna compare. And you know people are already complaining about this show. The ones that love to complain about everything, because you know. But the thing is like, I'm complaining. I'm still gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch the first episode, see if it's all right. If it intrigues me, I'll keep it on. But then if it doesn't, I'm gonna tune out. But I'm just like irritated by like this picture because I don't recognize the people. Now that I know what the Rose look like, I recognize them. But when I first saw the picture, I assumed that I assumed he was like Jason Todd or something. I'm gonna skip Misha Collins only because he's Misha Collins and we don't know exactly what this Harvey Dent Two-Face dude gonna look like yet. Which yes, I have been seeing people online on Twitter talking about that's the only reason why they're gonna watch this show. So grr to that. I actually don't even know who he is. I've never seen him in that other CW show, so whatever. But let's skip him. Okay, the person in the purple and the green, I'm not sure if that's Delula Dent or Stephanie Brown because both their color schemes are purple and green so in the comics. So I'm not sure who it is. So I'm gonna guess it's now this woman right here. Who do you think she's gonna play? Now, this show has a couple of females in it. Harper Rose, Stephanie Brown, Delula Dent, and last but not least, Carrie Kelly. Now, who do you think she's gonna play? If you say Stephanie Brown, you're wrong. She looks like Stephanie Brown. She should play Stephanie Brown, but no, she's gonna play Delula Dent, who is like, I think people say she's the Joker's daughter, but she has the last name Dent, and isn't she Two-Face's daughter? But she looks like the Joker. Now look, we already know right here, right now, they are not gonna dress her up looking like a female Joker. There will be no white paint on her face. Now, I think this person in the purple and the green is the actress who's gonna play Delula Dent. As you can see, there is no white makeup on her face, so they're gonna go that route. And her hair is brown as opposed to what Delula is. So already they're not getting that character right. It's very similar to what they did on Batwoman when they had Delula and she was blonde with like a scar. It's kind of like, why are these characters unrecognizable? They're supposed to be recognizable. And so like that takes the fun out of it, kind of like the whole Alice thing. Alice looked pretty much spot on except for she didn't have the makeup, and that's very annoying. Same way when they keep bringing in Harley Quinn into like these like live action Batman stuff, or like at least a version of them, and they don't wear the makeup. It's very like irritating because you want that aesthetic, you want that wow factor, you know. And so they're going with a very generic look, and so that doesn't make her very appealing or eye-popping. Now, the actress who playing Stephanie Brown, they left her out of the promotional picture for some bizarre reason. And she looks just like Stephanie Brown. Blonde hair and everything. Although the other actress looks a bit more. But I guess they wanted the older actress to play Delula and the younger one to play that of Stephanie. Now, this actress has had brown hair in the past. I don't know what her natural hair color is. But I'm gonna assume she's gonna be spoiler because, you know, the dude who's adopted by Bruce is supposed to help solve the murder by hanging out with the offspring of that of villains. And so it will make sense for her to be spoiler. But I had a hard time figuring out if she was Delula or like Stephanie because, you know, their colors are similar with the purple and the green. So yeah, I don't know why they didn't put her in the promotional picture and stuff. But yeah, like if they would have put her in the promotional picture, the moment I saw her, I would have been like, oh yeah, okay, so yeah, that's Stephanie Brown. It looks just like her. You know what I'm saying? Now, this actress I actually know of. I know her from Free Reign and Raven's Home. I saw every season of Free Reign, and I've only seen 2 episodes of Raven's Home. Because she's 17, underage, the only thing about her acting I'm gonna say is that she needs more of a personality. She needs some oomph in her acting. It's a little stiff. See, when it comes to underage like celebrities, if they're like amazing, boom, I say they're amazing. If they're not, I normally just keep my mouth shut and don't say nothing. Or I'll say like, you know, but actually I just say nothing. But in her case, she's 17, almost 18. And, you know, I like Carrie Kelly. So she needs some oomph in that, like her acting and stuff. Because it's a little stiff from when I saw it on Raven's Home. She played a teenager. Now, when she was in Free Reign, she was okay. You know what I'm saying? She played like the annoying little girl, so it wasn't really nothing to base it off of, but she had personality there. But I didn't see none in those 2 episodes of Raven's Home. Now, her playing Carrie Kelly. She looks absolutely nothing like the role. I don't care if they race bent her. That's not what I'm talking about. Her hair does not look like Carrie Kelly, and she's not wearing giant glasses. That is a huge thing you have to have with that character, and she doesn't have that. So that is a huge disappointment. And I don't know why they didn't do that. Because have you ever noticed that, like, I'm trying to think, has anybody in the Arrowverse ever really wore glasses other than the Supes? I know some black dude did on Flash, but I think that's only because the actor has to have glasses. Other than that, you've never really seen that. So they need to give her some giant green glasses. Now let's skip the what's his name? Turner Hayes dude. Why did they create their own adoptive son for Batman? Why? He has so many. Why go with this one? So that makes me think, is there a Nightwing somewhere? And that's the problem with having a Batman-esque show. Where is the supporting cast at? The original Bat family. Where is Jason Todd? Where is Tim Drake? Where is Dick Grayson? Where is Barbara? Like, where are these people? You know? Now, a lot of people assume he is Dick Grayson, but people don't do their research. Now, let's go into the brother and sister duo. At first glance, before I knew what they were supposed to look like, I had no idea who they were. I assume Colin was Jason Todd. Like, that's who he looks like from the Titans show, but it's not him. So after seeing what they look like now, okay, yeah, they look exactly the way they're supposed to look in the comic, except for no costume. However, the one who plays Harper, I think her name is, is it Harper Row? I think so. She just needs to shave the side of her head. After that, she looks completely perfect and everything. However, I had no idea even who she was supposed to be and everything. And so, yeah, that's basically it. There's a person in here named, I forget. There's another character on this show who's in the main cast, but I don't even know who they play. It just only has one name. Brody, Rod, something, I don't know. I don't care. I don't even really care for this show. I'm on Batwoman. That's all I want. And so, yeah, this is it. It just looks CW. It looks like Smallville. Like, you know, I got over that whole wearing regular clothes and jackets and hoodies and trench coats and crap like that. I want superhero costumes, you know what I'm saying, people? It's just I love comic book stuff. So I want comic book stuff to look like comic book stuff. And since this is the Bat family, it's gonna be cheap. And we saw how cheap Batwoman got. How many times you saw her throw a batarang? Never. How many times you see her like use her staff? Almost never. She rarely used her grappling hook. And so, yeah, I'm not really expecting much from this. I'm expecting this to be probably like a very, very, very low-key, slow burn detective show with little martial arts. And that's all I'm really expecting. And it's so weird. When you go on Wikipedia, it keeps saying the same thing like I said, when did I say this? Like last year. It keeps saying that these kids are going to team up with the kids of the villains. But so far, there's been no announcements of no villains except for the Dent girl. So, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's probably going to be like another Gotham show. Alrighty, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.